Next.
Yeah, it's Eric Preven, county resident from District 3, and I must say I was very disappointed to be excluded from the conversation about item 38 by Supervisor Yaroslavsky. I didn't really address it earlier, as you know. This idea of addressing all these items up front in one period is very, very hard and absurd, and frankly seems like a little bit of a violation of that Brown Act. Going to the issue at hand, however, the Arts Commission is an interesting group. I looked at the budget a couple weeks ago when we had the budget hearing, and they don't state the number of budgeted positions that they oversee. It is about a $10 million or $9 million enterprise, and there is a foundation that's involved, and I've asked recently, in fact, about how does it work, because we have a website up north that posts their salaries as about $150,000, and yet it came out in this meeting that it's substantially higher with the foundation, which I was aware of and trying to get the specifics on. Not because they're not entitled to the money if they're doing a great job, but because that's our system of open government here in California. And unfortunately, this Board of Supervisors, and in particular the 3rd District team, has done not a great job of sharing information. There was a whole master plan for a redo of the John Anson Ford Theater that over the last couple of years I kind of caught wind of, but there was nothing ever really published about it in a meaningful way. It never really came before this board in a way we could visibly see it. There has now been an EIR slapped together in record time. I couldn't believe it. They've come back with a report in 3 months. I was like, wow. And now we can have a chance to feed and decide if it's a good idea to spend $150 million or less or more to revamp that small Hollywood theater among all the other Hollywood theaters. And maybe we can get a little restaurant called Joe Bellman's put in there, I don't know. But I'm a little annoyed at the way they've been dealing with it, even though I love the arts, and I think that spending $4.5 million a year and funding various smaller, interesting arts programs is absolutely the way to go. And I don't doubt that Laura Zucker and Wendell Davis are competent at their job. But this board has not done the public a service by slinking around. If she's right about pension spiking, so be it. I don't know anything about pension spiking, but I know clear, and you can't fake clarity. And unfortunately, this board, week in, week out, makes that effort.